Welcome back. You already know that every scale is built from a fixed pattern of whole steps and half steps. In a major scale, the pattern is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, and half step. You can now transpose this pattern to any of the 21 available notes, but doing so introduces accidentals. If we move the C major scale up by a perfect fifth, we get a G major scale. To preserve the whole half-step structure, the seventh scale degree must be raised, turning F into F sharp. Compared to C major, the key of G major therefore has one accidental, F sharp. If we move the G major scale up another perfect fifth, we arrive at D. We notate it an octave lower to keep the notation readable. Once again, a new accidental appears on the seventh scale degree, C sharp. With each upward movement by a perfect fifth, another accidental is added, always a fifth above the previous new accidental. This leads to a practical problem, because accidentals normally apply only until the next bar line. After that, the note automatically returns to its natural form unless the accidental is written again. For a composer, this means a lot of extra notation, especially in keys with many accidentals. In the days of writing with pen and ink, this quickly became impractical. That's why key signatures were invented. Instead of writing accidentals repeatedly, they are placed at the beginning of the staff, directly after the clef. These accidentals then apply to the entire staff, across all bar lines and in every octave. Here, every written F automatically becomes F sharp. This saves time and makes the music much easier to read. If you want to cancel an accidental, you use a natural sign, which applies only until the next bar line. When writing sharp key signatures, there is an important detail to remember. The sharps are written in a specific zigzag order: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. A sharp would require a ledger line, so it is written an octave lower. E sharp is written normally, and B sharp is again written an octave lower. This takes some practice. A common mnemonic to remember the order of sharps is Father Charles goes down and ends battle. The best way to learn it is still to repeatedly write and say the sequence out loud. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. The same system applies in the bass clef. In addition to sharp keys, there are also flat keys. If we move down a perfect fifth from C major, we arrive at F major. In this case, the seventh scale degree does not need to be raised, because the half step below F is already E. Instead, the fourth scale degree, B, is lowered to B flat. 1/5 below F major is B flat major, which introduces another flat, E flat. Flat key signatures follow the same principle and are also written in a fixed zigzag order: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and F flat. A helpful mnemonic for the order of flats is simply the reverse of the sharps. Battle ends and down goes Charles' father. One more important detail: minor keys share the same key signatures as their relative major keys. C major and A minor have no key signature. G major and E minor both have one sharp, F sharp. D major and B minor have two sharps, F sharp and C sharp, and so on. The leading tone of a minor key is not included in the key signature. For example, D minor is the relative minor of F major and therefore has one flat, B flat, in its key signature. The raised seventh scale degree, C sharp, is written as an accidental instead. That's why sharps and flats never appear together in a key signature. In the next video, you'll learn how to quickly determine the number of accidentals in any key using mnemonics and the circle of fifths. Stay tuned, recommend our channel to others, and help us make music theory accessible to even more people. See you soon.